Go ahead.
Chairman Buckley, members of the committee, my name is Dr. Vance Ginn. I'm president of Ginn Economic Consulting. I'm a proud Texan, an economist, a husband, and father of 3. I grew up in a low-income, single-mother household in South Houston. I attended private, public, and home schools before becoming the first of my family to graduate from college, where I earned my doctorate in economics at Texas Tech University. I dedicated my career to calling to let people prosper, including more than a decade of working to understand and improve education, school finance, and other policies in Texas and nationwide. Today, I urge you to please consider Texas' critical need for universal education savings accounts. Despite historic increases in public education funding recently and over time, student performance in Texas is flat or declining. Our state needs to catch up, as many states have educational opportunities that are not available here. Economist Milton Friedman once said about improving education, quote, "The only solution is to break the monopoly, introduce competition, and give the customers alternatives," end quote. The time is now for Texas to follow this vision with a, quote, Texas approach, as Chairman Buckley has mentioned, for improved education, more pay for quality teachers, and a better economy. Here are the questions to consider during your deliberations. Number 1, why are students in Texas falling behind in education? Standardized test outcomes such as STAR and NAEP, though flawed as the ultimate accountability factor as parents, indicate that performance remains stagnant or worse over time. For example, only 24% of Texas 8th graders are proficient in math and 23% in reading, the lowest in decades. Texas is trailing behind 12 other states, and we should always be number 1 with universal or near universal ESAs. If Texas does not act swiftly, we risk falling further behind as other states empower parents, students, and teachers. Number 2, why are Texas taxpayers spending so much on public education? Texas legislature increased the total budget from 2022-23 appropriations to 24-25 initial appropriations for a constant comparison by record amounts of $53.2 billion, or 32%, and for all funds by 21.5%. The legislature increased ed funding to public education by historic amounts of $20.3 billion, or 33.3%, to $80.6 billion in state funds, and by $20.7 billion, or 28.6%, to $93.1 in all funds. Despite these historic increases in public education,
begin to wrap up, please.
Brought state funds. So also you should be considering things on the different surveys that have shown that people are in favor of school choice. And also the research shows that not only can you get better improvements in public education, but also from teacher pay, from research showing you can increase teacher pay from $14,000 to $28,000 per year, and also economic gains, whether it be higher property values, labor market outcomes, and so forth. So with all that said, Texas must lead in the race for educational excellence, and that's done through universal education savings accounts.
All right. Thank you very much.